DO to the TUN. Energy God.
Only one. I did offer.
Yes, it's always you asking the questions, and I think this is my time out.
It's very awkward, I already know, but it's nice. I mean, you and I always have good conversations. You know, real. You're like one of my closest friends because we like the same things. We're in the same business, and then you actually know some of my deeper secrets that nobody does. So, I mean, even our parents don't know about it, but the fact is, I mean, you're actually one of my best friends, and we get along pretty well. We stayed together for growing up, and even after school, you know, in this hustle, we lived together a lot of times. So, you know me very well. So I know that we're gonna have a good conversation, real stuff.
Definitely. And I was like, it makes a lot of sense that, you know, we're having this kind of conversation because it's been a long time. You know, I just left your house. Your new crib, bruh, how far? Congrats to you, because you know that's a big one. It's something we've been praying for, and you know that happened. So big shout out. I saw the family, you know, everything is going on.
Good. I know the same prayer for you too, because you know you're a hardworking kid. You work so hard. We've been through it, you know. So it just feels good. Yeah, actually one of my biggest cheerleaders. You tell me straight up that, bruh, I mean, you got to get this. So I know how many times I probably would have been kicked off my job.
And we had to fast.
I had to fast and pray.
If you have far. I said they don't pursue me for
I didn't pursue me everywhere. So
3 days we
go fast.
But you're a good getter as well. I like the fact that you know you have an idea of what you want and you never stop grinding. And trust me, man, apart from being a blood brother, I'm a big follower. You know, I mean, I love what you do. So let's leave the old handkerchief level. You know what I mean? Let's go straight to the point. Let's have some real talk. So yeah, what you think? What would you say is that experience that we both had that we love to share?
There's a lot of it. Let me start from the back ones. One of my experiences was trying to go to school, and Daddy could not try to get us in the car. Remember that day, right? Yeah, that.
I had that on the album. My Code of Many Colors, Family.
No, you said that on see, that's the first time I heard you do a song and you just explained everything. I think it's one of my best songs for me, actually, to be honest, because I didn't know you could even actually, you know, verbally explain how exactly it is. But one of my biggest memories was how tough you are. You're a tough kid. You hardly cry. I'm like the elder one, but I'm like the crybaby every time. But one of the experiences was one of our school time that you're consoling me and saying, bro, it's going to get better, because Daddy at that time, he lost his job for over 7 years.
You have a car, so we have to take out, you know, the loads from Surrey down to...
And I think he fell out with his brother Dan, who's his closest. They're very good, but you know, once in a while brothers fight. And the guy said, I can't come to that I can't come to that area with the very muddy and dirty, and I don't think that he can't bring his car and pick us up. So if we have to come to his house.
I think that was the first time I saw, you know, my dad cry.
I think that was the first time I saw my dad cry too. So it was very emotional. And I remember that time that you were consoling me and saying, bro, just get through it. I think it was me, my dad, and my sister were crying at that time. You were kind of tough. So you told me then and said, bro, let's just get through it. But I know, see, at that time, man, I would tell you, see, when we got to school, I would tell you, see, man, that ain't my cousin. When your papa talk that thing. So now they beat out for school, I no send. They beat out, so soon as they beat out, I say, I no send the guy. But it's still one of my closest cousins, some of my closest brothers, I still love him. Another memory of me with you was usually every time we always had Gary and Epa. I like to stress that because I know that then it was always it's Gary and nuts. No. Then we knew that was Gary and Epa, and it was a routine. It was our normal breakfast every time. It was something that we had for, you get back from school.
Like 6 years.
Yeah, even more than that. It was for lunch. And I remember that you always go buy the granite. You know the funny thing is, you knew where to buy good granite. So even sometimes when we feel
Saeed.
Yeah. So we used to have it for lunch. I remember you used to go there. One time you went there, because you were like, at the point you got used to Yeah, you got used to liking Ekpa. At the point, they started calling you Gary. At the point, the people lived around just knew you had a nickname called Gary Gary. It wasn't good at that time, but we kind of liked it, and you embraced it. And but one of the times you went there, you got beaten by a dog, and we had to take you to, no, take you. Mommy was the hard. Momsi was the community nurse at that time, Mama nurse, and I think you had to take anti-rabies at that time. We're very small. We're still a very small family, and just many things. You know, you you encourage me a lot. To be honest, I mean, from your strength, the kind of bold you're a very bold kid. It's hard to see you cry. I don't know how you do it, but so many times I just feel like you were very tough. You're the ones that daddy and mommy. Another memory I have about you is they hardly could beat you. They wanted to beat you, but you were the hardest kid to beat because we knew you as a cat. Like Pepe would just fall on the chair, and next thing he's swinging his legs. He's such a struggle, and sometimes he gets us annoyed because like, bro, just take it and let's just get off here. But it's like, nah. You know, I have a lot of memories about you, and but growing up, another thing is I'll never forget. We always ate in the same bowl. Mm. Yeah, I remember too at the time that we had to buy books for you because you were not the fearless kid at some point, but you started with a lot of fear. Where you used to tell me that, you know, the movies they're watching, sometimes you see it in your dreams. You know, they had to tell you that they're at the point you had to go for prayers at one point. Yeah. I think I can remember that a lot of fear books were bought for you so you can conquer your fear and everything. So, but I was not, we didn't have the money to pay for a therapy, so it's church.
I think you were just that guy that made us understand that we could do anything. You know, it was more of a struggle. We trying to break through from number 11, Yariri, Surulere. And I think this big memory was, Dotun was coming back from Mayflower School, you know. And the idea was, are we sure Dotun is not going to be taking any key? She Dotun no go enter trouble this this house where they come. So it was so much joy for me that, you know, I anytime you were coming back from school, you were like, okay, when is the next time, you know, you guys we're coming from the holidays and the rest of it. I had so much joy when anytime you just come back and it was just all fun and we gisting and talking about everything. But the funny thing was that anytime you're back, I was going to say, Dotu, Alpha, you know what?
Funny thing, I'm the one, I'm like the Grinch.
You took most of the cane.
I agree. I like the Grinch and Christmas. It's like, it's whatever I do determines the happiness in the house. What it means is, anytime I come back, my dad does not even look at the fact that you're the first kid in class. He will pick your result. My dad has the best handwriting. I don't know about anybody else. You know, he always like, he invested in ballpoints. You know, person who get money, you go ask him, he goes, "Have you right?" You know, about that time, you know, say, "I'm bad no day." But he is very easy, detailed with things. He has the best handwriting. I mean, you have to make it for something. And he was very good with writing stuff. And it was a very hands-on dad. So
I think what I loved the most was you know, breaking through that norm, you know, still making them understand that this is what I want to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? You always came back and just, you come back hard, like, you reach one level like, you guys are just going to beat me, man. I'm still going to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just like the same old thing. We were very happy to have you around. Anytime you were coming back from school, we always like, Dotun is coming around. We know it was a vibe. We knew you were going to make things happen. You make us happy, you know what I mean? You were just the guy that just brought happiness to the house and everything. So regardless of whatever, nobody cared. Like, that's Popsy or no. Popsy was the, you know, Popsy the para. So I think let's get off this question. It's getting too emotional. What is that thing that you would have loved to cop from me and you didn't get from me? I won't ask for it now, but if you give me, I don't mind because you don't get plenty, but
I wish people can see how dope you are, and I feel like putting all my best in everything. I feel I would give you, I wish I could give you Whiskey and David a spot.
So I love the fact that, you know, I look up to you a lot. I love the fact that, you know, I look up to you and I still, you know, I drowned myself in that drive. That definitely the ODTN make things happen. We started from nothing. We started from a one room, bro. You know what I mean? It's me, Yank. It got to a point in time where you coming back from work and we're like, what's next? What's happening? And it's always like, if you're I don't know what's in the happen. Oh. It's just crazy. It's crazy here. I don't know what's going on. And we just always have that conversation and we sit down, we have that chit chat, bro, nothing. You know, this is our dream. This is something that we believe in. And it happened. Like I saw Dotun, you know, metamorphosized into just a night, you know, an all-night OEP, into a midday, you know, on a personality, you know, into an hype man, a super hype man, into the real energy god. It's crazy, bro. You yourself, you might not even have an idea of how much work you put in, but I feel like you've done a whole lot. So, and that's the drive for me as well. Like, why not, man? You know what I mean? Apart from the fact that I already have I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I knew that, okay, music is it. From the days of Futa to the days of Mayflower and everything, I knew, okay, this is what I wanted to do. But the fact that you were, you know, you stuck to what you believed in, it was a drive for me. And so, yeah, that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? So,